What's going on, baby? It's a heavy hitter, DJ Infared. You already know what we doing. SHADE45. We ain't talking about Ferraris right now. We're not talking about Bugattis. We talking about Lambos. I got my man LAMBO4OE in the building. What's up, baby?
What's the deal, man? Thanks for having me, man.
You already know, man.
Yes,
so
sir.
what's going on? Let's get into it, right?
Yeah.
I just want to get straight to it. You from LA, right?
Yeah, I'm from LA, but I'm from a small place, Watts, California. But I mean, being from Watts and being from LA, it's like it's all the same thing to me. Like, I always looked at it as the same thing, but yeah.
100%. So, we only bringing in, right now, we bringing the LA, like real LA dudes in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Born and raised, we had Blast in here. Now we got LA, we got Lambo4 in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what Watts is to you. Like, what does it mean to be from Watts?
It mean everything to me because that's what make me me. And it's like, it's so many things like that's about Watts that is part of my music and stuff like that. It's just, I only see it and I only know it, but it's like, as I'm growing to be a bigger artist, I'm learning to paint that picture and be like a inspiration for my city, like more so because like it's not a lot of good things there, but it's like now it's starting to become we got famous rappers and stuff. Like I remember growing up and seeing J-Rock and Kendrick and them and TDE and Top Dog them, like they was out there like pushing. So now I got a taste of it, and now it's like we putting on for the city. So it's more so like I would love to see like what my city become like. More so like when I put the work in for the community and stuff like that with the people and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And then like a lot of things like that is like I feel like it's important for the culture and stuff like that. And more so to me it's like I can't really change who I am, so I might as well embrace it and show the world what it is and what it ain't, like, and who I am,
100%.
Yeah.
And you being from Watts, a big shout out to my brother. I got one of my brothers out there, Sticks. He got a foundation called Think Watts.
Yeah.
So he from Watts, and I go out there sometimes and check him and deal with the get into the community and stuff. Now you being from Watts, how does it feel that you blew up now when you go back home? How is that? Do you go back home?
Yeah, I just went back to do an interview, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I went back to my old house. I was about to walk up to the door, and I ain't seen the door in a cool minute. And like I was almost about to cry because it was just like, dang, like I ain't even like really see it from that point of view. I just been walking in and like having fun, like because this is just me overall. So when I got to walk back to that door and like see me and my mama first house, like her first house, like it just like dang, like man, like I made it a long way from right there.
Yeah, so like when you living in those conditions and stuff, you don't realize what it is until you actually leave, and then you come back, and then that shit's a reality check.
It give you chills, like, and then it's like I feel like more so me, like I'm always like involved in it because it's like all my family is from there, they live there, like so it's like I'm always a part of it, like so I will always see it and always hear what's going on and what it's turning into. So I'm always around now. I'm always seeing what it is. But like as far as me, like I be doing so much stuff and so busy, like I don't got time to be in Watts. I don't get a lot of time to even be like on some having friends type stuff like no more. Like I just be working because everything that I want to do is like in this music stuff. So like I be like, man, I'd rather go do this than go back right there. So it's like more important for me to leave there and then show like the world like it's more talent and it's more people like me like that come from these type of places.
And I mean, I've been watching a lot of stuff that you're doing and following you and stuff, and you're seeing a lot of kids coming up now that aren't from these places, but they portraying this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like with you, I'm seeing you doing a lot of positive stuff, man. Even when you're talking about it and the stuff that you're putting out, even with your music, you know what I'm saying? You're not on some like gang banging stuff or nothing like that. You really putting out your message and where you from, what you're about. Where'd you get your like all that positive influences from?
Like more so like being in a position to where like me being younger, I always got to see what not to do with certain people. Like I know I done been in trouble. I ain't gonna act like I'm just good, but like I more so say like I could be that because that's really what our culture is built off of, like gang banging in the streets and the hardcore rap, like but I feel like when you really come from these places and you see what goes on there and you really a part of it, like it's like you don't really live to glorify it, like
100%.
in that type of way. Like I feel like I love saying I'm from Watts and stuff like that. Like if somebody asks me from where I'm from, I tell them for sure. I'm happy to say it, but I ain't finna follow up and say, oh yeah, I done seen Woody Woo this and gun shooting and cause that ain't really important to me, because I feel like when I did see that type of stuff, like I had no choice but to see that type of stuff. And then as I grew up, it was like I started to actually feel certain things and feel how it make you feel inside. Like so it was just like, and then it was just like I went through a lot of times to where like I was in the projects, like, and it was summertime, like, and it was just like different, bro. It wasn't like how everybody else be out here just putting it, like, bro. It was like more so I'm thinking like, am I ever gonna make it out from over here to do something good, you know? Like, and then it was a lot of times to where it's like you got a choice to remove yourself from the situation, but it was just like I really had nothing, so I was just like, man, that's what excited me, and I just be over there because I'm a product of my environment. But it's like when I start to really see, like, okay, I'm blowing up, but I had a song Project Buildings, but it was steady keeping me in the projects, like, and I'm like, I need to elevate more over, because this is not how far I want my music to go. I don't want to just be hood famous and stuff like that. So I really just started to think bigger, and then like a lot of stuff started happening in my life and stuff like that, like me losing things because like I'm out here doing bad things, and I'm like, man, maybe I got bad luck. So like, and then people don't want to deal with you and stuff like that. When you're a certain person, like certain people don't want to deal with you when you really in the streets, like, and that's what people don't realize, like, and I feel like that's the disconnect, like, from when I see an artist trying to portray these things. It's like us coming from the streets don't really want to glorify that, because we got a kind of like a target on us, like, no, we ain't gonna deal with them, like, you know, it's harder to get there, not more so like, I ain't gonna say it's a target or just painting a picture like that. It's just harder to get there because it's like people, like, they chancing on you, you know, and it's like you got more this type of stuff and then this to show like good stuff, then it's like people ain't gonna really give you that chance because they don't want to waste their time. Like, why would they do that? So it was more so like, if I want the world to believe in me and people to believe in me, I gotta believe in myself in a different type of way and see it through, though, because I'm still me, I'm still Watts, and I'm still everything that I learned when I grew up and all that, but I'm just pushing with a bigger purpose. Like, I'm 24 years old, about to be 25, and I'm like, I could be balling, I could be rich right now. I could be doing certain things I want to do right now if I just work hard, like work harder than anybody. Like, you know, if I can say to myself, like, I'm trying to work harder than anything I see, like, because I know the harder I work and the faster I do it, I could get better and there faster, you know? And I could be there now, like, you know? Ain't no such thing as, oh, it take this long. I put it like, if I get myself in a position and then I could like do that step over and over again to where like I could perfect it and get better, I could stay like this and I could be in the game and I could keep making hits and stuff like that. And I make hits, like I got a lot of songs. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I got over 1,000 songs. Like, I ain't even lying. I record 20 songs a day if I'm in the studio, and I don't know. I'm just on some whole other stuff. Like, I'm trying to get somewhere, you know? I don't even know where that place is, but I'm trying to get there, you know? Like, I don't know. And me being from the projects, like, man, I didn't have money, and our lifestyle and culture is so different. So it kind of like me growing up young, it placed my mind in a different type of like mindset to where like I already thought I could get this type of stuff and be the rapper and be around rappers and stuff like that. I was around rappers and stuff when I had my song, and I was only 19 and stuff. And I always been around older people, so that's why I was like, man, I be advanced fast, like, and then I be around a lot of people that got stuff going, like, that motivate me to even be better and bigger. Like I know rich people, like, even before I had the music, I knew rich people because, like, a lot of people just mess with me and they like, you're a stand up like type of person and stuff like that. So I was already in a position as a young person to where like I was respected enough to where I could go get with this OG and I could make this happen like this. So that's what I was always doing since I was 18 and eventually got me here. So for me to be making it out of the hood and stuff like that, it's more so like I don't want to carry that with me because I know what that come with, you know? Like people don't know that really come with death and stuff like that. Like you don't want to be living that. Like how you gonna be rich and stuff, and you got to think about like somebody trying to take your life now. No, I don't want to think about it like that. I want to be able to go and walk and eat food in public, and I want to go drink orange juice and stuff, and just chill like in like nice locations, Irvine, rich locations. I want to go shopping. I want to live life like, bro. I want to even go travel and see the world. Like I ain't start seeing the world until these last 3 years of my life. Like I ain't even, never go nowhere. Like I've never even flew until these last 3 years. You know, so it's more so for me. Like now that I see like all this is real. See, for me it's different because of like I'm actually seeing like it firsthand, so I know that it's more to come with it. See, another person that ain't in my shoes, they not really seeing what I'm seeing, so they won't really believe in it, you know? So I got the chance to see it early, so I got to stay with it and believe in myself, and I made it out. But I'm more so like, I didn't have the role model or the positive like instructions to make it out. So now I'm trying to be that front foot force to show people. Like that's why I like really pay attention to how I talk. Like I read and stuff like that to build my grammar and like smarten myself, like strengthen my brain so I know how to get with people. And then it's like more so like I'm on some stuff to where like I want to be a real businessman, so I'm not really pushing with an ego all the time. You know, I know when to turn it off and I know when to turn it off. I know when to be like rapper and I know when to be cocky. Like, but I ain't just like that. Like, I want to be able to walk in any room and be able to scratch the surface. Like, and you know, I don't want to be like the room got a hold of me instead of me getting a hold of the room. You know, so I want to be able to get like that. Like, and I ain't gonna lie to you, like. I ain't got really no choice for coming from where I come from to be like that because, like I said, I didn't have like the stepping stools and to really get here. But in the sense now that I'm in this position, I don't take it for granted at all. Like I'm this.
I could tell. I feel like you're happy to be here, man.
Yeah, I'm happy for sure because it's like I remember working a job and I talked to somebody and they told me like. They'd rather wake up every day and go do what they love than wake up every day to do what they don't really want to do. And it was like, I feel like that every day I go to this job.
And I know a lot of rappers, you know, they get into these positions and they think it's gonna last forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got this like small little pocket where you're hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you get into that pocket, you got to take advantage. So
exactly.
Right now, like so you got the self-esteem record.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Blowing up. So you taking advantage of that. And if you keep that same mindset that you got right now, you're gonna be able to take that and extend it and get it elevated to the next level.
Exactly. So it's just more so like if I do work a job, it's gonna be the job that I want to work, cause you know this still a job, you know, and it ain't like it's gonna happen for me. I gotta go out here and make things happen and make people wanna come get with me and stuff like that. It ain't just like that, but it's just like I was more so like this not who I am, you know. I love music, I love dancing and stuff like that. I was in the wrong field, and so now I'm like, man, this is my field. So I put all my energy into it because I know, just like you said. It's harder to get it back when you lose it. So I might as well just stick with it and just not never let it go. So that's why I'm always like working, bro. I'm always doing shows. I'm booked. Like I be booked up and my shows be selling out. That's another thing. Like I've been working so long, like even before, like when I had labels and stuff with my first song. And that's why nobody knew me before Self-Esteem, because I didn't go sign a deal. I had a chance to, but I was just like, no, I got to stay and perfect myself and grow a core fan base. I didn't just want the label to blow me up because I'm like, man, if they blow me up after it's over, I ain't going to be able to do nothing because I don't got a core fan base in my city.
And then you slave to the label.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, I'll do that. And I did that. And it took me 3 years to get back here. But that was me having making sure I got reinsurance, like when I get here, you know, just so take my time. So now I'm here and I understand what's going on and I know how I move and how I look. And so now I'm able to take advantage of my situations, like more so like being in it and it's just going past me and stuff like that. Like now I'm here right now. Like I wouldn't have been able to do this 2 years and talk to you like this. But it's just like I prepped myself so many times. I failed and had to go back home and think about myself and things like that, and it's just like, nah, I just gotta be ready, like every time, like I'ma turn it on, like, so that's why I'm more so like I don't be wanting to be on that hood stuff because I know how it make me. It don't make me happy. I don't be smiling and stuff like that.
Right.
Like I be like with my guard up all the time, man. I don't like being like that because I had to tell myself like one time like I'm not this, like, but I'm more than this. So it was just like I gotta be happy inside, like I gotta feel happy inside and stuff like that. And now my music happy, like it's a vibe, like I'm on some fly shit, like I ain't on no nothing beneath it. Like I just wanna keep elevating type shit right now. I don't wanna even do nothing else, like, and I ain't even where I wanna be, but I'm just speaking like, cause I'm the type of person to where I ain't comfortable, like, you know, like I could have some shit, but I always want some new shit, like some new, like it could be shoes, like down to that, like simple as that, bro. Like it just like I just want to keep going and gaining more things right now, like in my life. Like I'm on a mission, like, and I'm hungry right now, bro. Like that's why I'm here with you right now. It's like it's amazing to know that now. I'm on Sirius XM. I've been riding in the car with my granny and she playing the music off this all the time, like. Man, it's crazy to be here and to know that my thoughts when I was first starting to do music, like the thoughts that I had, I still remember those thoughts, like, and to now be here and now I'm looking back on them thoughts.
A lot of times people need to do that. You need to reassess yourself and look back to why you started, you know. And with you, I could tell you got a lot of gratitude, man. You thankful. Like you I could tell you thanking God every day where you at.
For sure,
you know
bro.
So
for sure.
It's like when you keep that type of attitude, man, you're going to keep moving forward because you appreciate what you got. You know, and then like just even talking to you right now, I'm listening to you and I think like number one thing for you to do is travel because I think you'll appreciate that. The more places and cultures and food that you know come in contact with. Like where's the farthest, you know, I knew you just started flying, but where's the farthest you've got out of LA so far?
The farthest, bro, and I don't even know if I'm not mistaken, I don't know which one is farther. I went to Miami and New York. I think New York farther.
No, they both on the East Coast.
Okay,
it's about the same.
So I went there, bro. I went to Miami, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I felt like a different person in Miami. Like I felt like I was like, I ain't gonna lie, in one of them movies or something. I watched a movie. It was called Cocaine Cowboys.
And
it was in Miami, boy. I was out there. I was sitting in Miami in them trees, and I ain't gonna lie to you. They got a lot of iguanas out there, bro.
Oh yeah. They just all over the place.
All over the place, bro. I went in the backyard. I was chilling on a little cabana. One of them ran past and started going up the gate. I'm like, oh, I'm from Cali, so like we be like, oh, like, so it was just like, man, there's different experiences and stuff like that, bro. Because I ain't even gonna lie to you, like I love Los Angeles and I love Cali, but that's why I'm making music the way I am because I want the city to get back to where, like, when it's sunny outside, it's fun outside. People go outside and be together and be fun and stuff like that, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's just like me, like being from Watts, like, and stuff like that. It's just a lot of violence and stuff like that. Like me just growing up and stuff like, and just, man, just knowing like I want to help these kids. Like I know a lot of kids that want to be rappers. You know, I wanted to be a rapper. Like I want to help people make it out and stuff like that. And I know that I can't just go and touch people because, like, it's always evilness going on. And it's like, I can't just touch people, but I can rep my city and let them know, like, it's more people here and stuff like that. Because, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't see crazy shit. Like,
I think you're a perfect example of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So like what happens in these areas that we grow up in is a lack of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So you're a perfect example because, you know, from the outside looking in, people will say, oh, look at these people. They all like this or they all like, you know, and it's lack of opportunity. And then you got the opportunity and then you out here pushing a positive message. You trying to help the kids. You know what I'm saying? You're the type of kid that, you know, a parent want to grow up like. You know what I'm saying? And maybe when you was a kid, you didn't see what you was going to be. You might have been getting in trouble, going left and right. But then when you got the opportunity, you're like, you seized it.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And me being here now, like, and how my life growing up, like, I realized, like, when you grow up in just anywhere in LA, you don't even got to be in no specific part. It's like, sometimes, like, how the culture is moving, like, sometimes you forget that you got an option of having opportunities, like, or could go, like, possibly have an opportunity, you know? Like, I feel like at a young age, like, you stop thinking about it fast. Like, I mean, for the most part, it's like, I see what type of different friends I've had. Like, you know, I've had some friends that ain't never been in the street life, but all they do is work and go home and then chill with a selected group of friends. But then I see some people that grew up in the hood where they mama is outside. And you know,
that's true.
And so from the root, it's already damaged.
And it's damaged from the root. So like it's like you're gonna expect a kid to raise himself, and then, you know what I'm saying, by the time he does figure it out, he might already have got in trouble already and then jammed himself up. So now you gotta try to dig yourself out of that.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? Like, you know, you being from LA, and I see you getting on features now and stuff. So I seen you did a record with Blast. How is it with the LA artists? Like, how's the culture going so far?
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I've been locked in with everybody, like, and I ain't gonna lie, the fact that I got self-esteem and everybody seeing where I'm at now, it's like I'm able to, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy Draco was just like in the seat to where he was like about to be able to do that, and it's like now it's like right after that, like, I'm getting a chance to be able to do that, like, so it's like now I'm about to go, you know, blasting him out of here, bro. Blast me overseas. He's out of here, bro. So yeah, like, I'm just like that. Like, even when I shot the video with Blast, like, we had a moment on the roof. Like, he told me, like, he looked at me like, you here now, bro? Like, cause I didn't talk to them and shit like that. But it's just like I wasn't in that position yet. So I ain't the type to be like, I'm trying to over-possessively bug a person or try to be around them or something like that. No, I'm happy. Like, I was happy from where I was at because I was still working. You know, I know I had to work, too, to be there. So I was just like, okay. Like, when he told me that, I'm like, man, it clicked in my head like, damn.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, with all the opportunities you got right now, I think, like, just stay on that same path you on right now. Like, I don't think you need to change anything you're doing right now. You know what I mean? You got your head on straight. You got your business together. You know what I'm saying? Just keep growing. Keep getting yourself to the next level. You know? So I know you got some singles out, and, you know, let's get to this music. As far as we talking Blast, I know you had one with NLE. You know what I mean? And like, what you got coming out? You got an EP coming out, album? What we doing?
I got an EP coming out. It's gonna be dropping beginning of June. It's called Lambo, baby. So it's gonna feature Blast and it's gonna feature NLE Chopper, of course. Those big records, like Self-Esteem, already 100 million views. Like,
out of here.
Yeah, like 100 million streams. Like, over, like, I ain't gonna say 100 million views. It's at 9.9 and YouTube, and it probably hit 10 already. I don't know, because it's doing 100K like every 2 days. Like, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm like, damn, as that's getting bigger, like, I'm like, damn, I gotta make sure, like, all the rest of my fucking songs on my project is that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I wrote a lot of songs already, and it's just like, that's why we'll sit outside and we in a green screen room, we talking, like, I'm playing all type of different type of music. It's old school music, all type of shit, because it's just like, bro, I'm the type of person that pay attention to sounds and stuff like that. So now it's like, I gotta make sure, like, I'm coming with that shit, like, and then I'm studying all day, every day. So I know on God, I'm make some records.
Yeah,
You
hit
feel
some
me?
home runs,
Like,
man.
for
So
sure.
you listen to a lot of old school. What are your influences that like got you to be where you at? Because like I listen to your music. I don't know if you're hip hop, rapping. I don't know if you R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like you hitting all these pockets. So what are your influences?
Okay, so growing up, like in the house, like I always been like me being in Watts, like so I always knew like all the street music and stuff like that, from Lil Boosie all the way up to Lil Wayne when he had a crazy run. Like I ain't even gonna lie, to Cash Money, to everybody, to but Nipsey Hussle, to 50 Cent, to everybody. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I always listen to R&B music and stuff like that, like Ralph Tresvant, like New Edition, like John L. Jones, like Carl Thomas, like just a lot of different people, bro. Like even Mario and Chris Brown and just everybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Shanti. It could be Ja Rule. It could be like I was a part of. Like I ain't gonna lie, me growing up, like in the era I did, I got to see all the music in the different times. Like I got to see when Ja Rule and them was like, I kind of got to see it a little bit because that's when I was kind of getting big, and then that's when I seen 50 Cent. 50 Cent went on a cold run. I remember we had G-Unit boots on Christmas. We was up in there stomp to the stomp song. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So, like, it was a lot of different eras. Like, Master P, I remember, like, going to the mall and getting P. Miller shirts and stuff like that with my daddy and stuff. So, I've been, like, in the culture to where, like, I actually know a lot of music, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like, one of my favorite artists is, like, Patti LaBelle and Michael Jackson, and then my LA artists is Nipsey Hussle, J-Rock, and all these different type of people, because these were my favorite rappers when I was growing up, you know. And like me coming from Watts, J-Rock is from a different type of projects, but I always was like, dang, like even when he got the song with Lil Wayne, like that was a big inspiration for me. Like it just let me know him coming out of Watts, I could be coming out of Watts. That's why I be how I be, like, because I want to show people that you can go get with other people and get money on a bigger level. Like, you know, if you pushing with a bigger mindset, you know, like, it's just like, I read this book called Think and Grow Rich, and it was another one called 7 Keys to Success by Napoleon Hill. And it was just basically teaching you how to master your success and how to know when to be who you are and click everything on and hold it together. And so, like, and understand your success. So, like, after I read the book, and then I started to move throughout my success, and I'm starting to see different things. Like, everything I was reading in the book is, like, kind of like putting my shit in order, like, and structuring it. Like, it's like, damn, like, and I ain't even know, like, I could just educate myself to that point. And I ain't get like that till I got like this with the music, you know? It's more so like, okay, I'm gonna make myself what I hear. Like, I remember listening to music when I was young, and I close my eyes and I'd be like, what would I be doing if I made this song, or if I was them? So now it'd be like me, and now I make my own music. I be focused on like being outside the box. I don't really try to be what I hear, you know? I try to be what I well, like just thinking like this. All the music I heard in my life, like all from growing up, from oldies to everything, like I pay attention to how those artists had special things that they did and special sounds that they made and stuff like that. I pay attention to the special things I could do, and I just put that shit out there. I feel like the normal people that think like, oh, okay, I want to be an artist or a rapper, they build a blueprint off of their favorite artist or the best song that they hearing right now that's they feel like got this person on, you know? But I never thought like that. I just like, how would I want to sound, you know? How would I really want to sound to the people? So more so, my inspirations really just help me understand what an artist really is, you know, like Michael Jackson. Like, I remember having a bunch of CDs from my granny and stuff like that from Michael Jackson, and me actually watching Michael Jackson concerts and stuff like that, and him performing was the best part that I liked.
1,000%.
Yeah, so I was just like, how he moved and stuff like that. It was just like, it make you be in tune with that. So like me having self-esteem, I remember when nobody listened to it, like I had to really go out here and promote it. Like,
how long did you promote it for?
I promoted it from October 2022 to the summer of the October 2021 to the summer of July 2022.
So when did it pop?
It popped around like April 2022. Like,
so for all those kids out there, he grinded on one record for 6 months, and that's the thing I try to tell a lot of these artists. They jump off of records way too fast nowadays. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for a long time, been in radio for a long time, and I've seen people work records for a year, over a year, and then the record actually hits after like a year. But some of the way that people consume music nowadays, it's so fast that everything is disposable. So they'll promote a record for 2 weeks and then jump on to the next, and that could have been your hit.
Yes.
And I could tell you too, you really love music, man. Like a lot of, that's one beef I have with a lot of artists that are coming out now. They get a hit real quick out of nowhere, and you ask them how long you been doing music, they be like, oh, this is my first song, or 6 months. And I ain't knocking nobody, but I could tell you a student of the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been doing music my whole life, even from talent shows and all that and everything. Even when I wasn't recording songs, I was always involved in music somehow, just to even go back to what you said, like, even me knowing that I had to, like, break one song, like, and I know, like, okay, if nobody know the song, I gotta go out here and make people like the song. So throughout all that time, bro, from spring to summer, bro, I was throwing shows myself and shit, renting out fucking venues and little halls and shit like that, and throwing fucking shows, bro. And
investing into yourself.
Yeah, bro, like, we throwing these events, and them bitches will sell out, and I perform my 3 songs that I really wanted to crack. And I ain't gonna lie, I did that over and over and over again, to the point where, like, people looking at my Instagram like, oh, he going viral at shows. So now I got people actually trying to tap in with me to book me to go perform. So now I'm doing the same thing I'm doing for free, basically spending my own money, and then I'm getting with people, and I'm like, okay, they'll book me to perform Project Buildings. Like, that's my song. Like, that was under the radar, as a street song. But I'll be like, okay, I do it for free if you let me perform all 3 of these songs, and I just do that the whole time.
See, you're smart. You're a real businessman. So at the end of the day, the moral of that is don't wait for somebody else to put you on. You put yourself on.
Exactly. So, like, I was on the side of all these artists, and I knew them, and the whole time, like, they probably thinking I got paid just like them, but I ain't get paid. I'm there because I'm like, man, I'm here to promote. I'm seeing it from a whole different angle, like, and I ain't seeing it to where, like, in somebody else's lane, I'm looking at it what my perspective, my lane is, and, like, bro, I did that to the point where now it's like, bro, I ain't not been booked, and I've been getting paid for all of them. Like, I've been getting paid $5K a show right now, and I've been booked, bro. I've been going everywhere, bro, and it's because I was willing to take the sacrifice of going and do it for free. Anything could have happened to me going out there to do shit for free, but I was just willing. Like, I'm like, I want this so bad. I'm willing to take any chance. I'm willing to die about it if I gotta go and try to get it, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of places sometimes I was going,
you felt like you was,
bruh. It was people up in there that probably didn't like me because of the projects that I came from.
God
and
bless.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, but I always push with like a good shoulder and a good head, and people always see like I ain't never dissed nobody in my songs and nothing like that. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was able to go and promote my stuff and go to all them pool parties and events I was going to and just pushing the song. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like after the summer, I was able to see, like, out of those 3 songs, which one was the one that I needed to keep sticking with. So I kept sticking with it. After that, Self-Esteem, I dropped the other 2 songs and I just kept it. Boom. Then it was like, oh, this motherfucker going bigger. And then I'm like, damn, it's about to hit 1 million, bro. It started about to get to 1 million fast as fuck. And I'm like, because I deleted this song off SoundCloud on accident when it hit 100K. And I put it up there and it was at 100K 2 weeks again. I said, oh, shit.
It's out of here.
It's over. But I ain't gonna lie. For me, all my mistakes I did with my first song, Project Buildings, missing meetings and missing shows and opportunities and stuff, like, everything I did wrong, I did it right with this one. I went and did everything that I was scared to do the first time, scared to step out my comfort zone. I did everything. I went and I actually turned this song how I needed to. Now, and you know what that did was, I failed enough to where now I see how to win. So now I know how to go and do it again with another song, bro. And I don't gotta look at it from a perspective to where like just because self-esteem is doing all these millions of streams, I need this song to blow up as fast as self-esteem. Nah, I'm gonna go grow that song still like I did self-esteem, like I'm still that same person. That's about staying grounded. Like, and I know that I get with myself all the time because I done been through so much in my life. Like I done lost my dad, like I done lost my uncle, I done lost friends, I done seen people like die. Like I didn't see like the worst of the worst, bro. So it's like I know how to really get with myself and really like separate what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. Like, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Now I'm in this position, like I understand it, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm coming with all these hits. That's why I decided to come with an EP because I'm like, man, I got all these songs right now, and it's like, man, at this point, all I do is gotta get it back in some more shit back in their face. And instead of me having to push one song like I was doing, I'm gonna push this whole project with the same method and the same formula that I was doing with my one song. I just gotta be aggressive. That's all. And I ain't scared, bro. I ain't scared to put the work in. I feel like me not being a rapper and wanting to be a rapper so bad, I look at doing all this shit like, man, it's like damn.
Like, what's the option for you if this don't work?
Like, man, really, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, at this point, like, I just had to go, like, grind and save my money and, like, invest and buy trucks or some shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think I'd still become a rich person, like,
I think you would too,
I
man.
wasn't a rapper, like,
I definitely think you would.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, like, bro, I want to be like, I want to do this music, like, I want to win a Grammy, like, I want to do certain shit, like, I don't want to just be like, oh, okay, I made all this money and shit like that, because it ain't really about the money. I mean, the money is cool and it give you like comfortability and stuff like that.
The security.
Yeah, so it's cool, but I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, the experience that I'm going through right now, bro, I couldn't trade it for nothing else in this world, bro, because I see how it affect people. I see how now that I'm getting success, how people treat me good and bad. So I'm grateful, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't trade this because I'm knowing what it is. You know, a lot of people will kill for this. It's like a 1 in a million opportunity for your shit to be doing. It's like a
lottery
this.
Ticket, man.
Like, so it's like, damn. Like, that's why when I dropped Tada video, me and Blast, I dropped it like the lottery ticket movie, because it was just like me showing y'all now, damn, I felt like I hit the lottery. Now I'm finna really become this. Like, I acted in my video and shit, all that shit, because I'm like, I'm gonna go to that level. Like, I ain't staying this. Like, certain shit ain't cool for me. Me being like, oh, okay, I could go really shoot a video after that I done just did all this hard work and I done blew up. Now I could really pop shit in my video and shit like that. Man, that's really like, that's what I'm grinding.
I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and I could tell you, I don't think I met too many people that are as appreciative of what they got than you, man.
Man, for sure, bro. For sure, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was like, not like before I did this, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, well, I had a cold plan when 2022 hit. Bro, I slept in my car for about 5 to 6 months because I ain't want to pay nobody rent, no nothing. I work my job, bro, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I work overtime. I just go crazy, like triple shifts and shit like that. I stacked up 20K. So when January hit, 2022, bro, I was like on everything. I was on their ass. I was so dope. I wasn't doing nothing regular. Like, I was popping out with money, just changing my whole image, bro. Like, just really stepping into this. And I felt like when I did that, like, that's when, like, everything opened up for me. Like, the universe gave me.
So you made it look how it felt.
Yeah, I made it before it wasn't even like that. Like, you know, I saved up. I took other money that I already went and invested my time to make and stuff like that. And I took that and put it like as if that was gonna help me become this. But I knew I had to change my image, and then I knew I already had the music. I just had to get my image. So I was like, okay, I did that, and I made myself presentable. I wanted to make myself marketable. Like, okay, when we see him, like, we can work with him, and it could be this. Like, so that's what I changed my image, because I didn't look too much different. I just looked like I just really looked hood.
I think you know what you don't realize. I think you don't realize you're not a rapper.
Yeah, I ain't.
You're a CEO.
Yeah, for sure. I was about to say I'm a singer, but
no. You're a CEO, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Like once you get you're only 25.
Yeah.
But once you get your career going and then you get to the next level, you're gonna be somebody that's gonna run a business.
Oh, for sure.
And I can tell you gotta, once you get your business acumen together and you get all that stuff together, you're gonna be somebody that's gonna be able to put that together. And you're gonna put a lot of other people on. I can see it already.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a for sure build artist. After me, I ain't even gonna lie to you because then I know how to approach it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have artists, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Once I get a lot of money, bro, I'm gonna start building airplanes and shit. Like I'm on some whole other shit. Like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get rich as fuck. Like, I ain't gonna lie,
so
bro.
Like to hear.
I'm like, I just know, like, bro, like, it's a lot of opportunities out here, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I had one time something happened to me in my life. I'm like, man, like, if I have a kid, like, what opportunities am I able to just give to them right off the back? And I'm like, man, because I remember seeing, and I'm like, damn, I wish my mom and my dad did certain things so they could have been rich and I could have had a rich life as a kid because I was living in the hood. I remember having those thoughts and talks with myself. So I was just like, man, and once I hit 21, I ain't gonna lie, a different type of person kicked in. I'm like, man, well, I wasn't given these opportunities, but it ain't too late for me to give them to myself.
It's never too late.
I'm gonna get them myself and turn myself up, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Even though my mama wasn't able to do it, I ain't turned my mama up too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's how you gotta do it.
My granny, everybody. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't forget about nobody, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm out here working hard, like, and I ain't comfortable because I know, just like you said, bro, like, people could be in a moment and they could be real comfortable to the point where they don't really understand what's going on. You could be in a moment and the moment could be closing and you ain't never been in this position, so you can't even see that it is. But I'm like on some shit to where, like, I be so like scared. I be like, man, I be steps ahead to where I be like, oh yeah, I identify, I can see it. So when I can see if it's closing and I get to moving and boom, 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 and they be like, wide back open. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And I see it from that point of view because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, over the last couple of years, bro, I seen Lil Baby and them blow up. I seen everybody blow up. And them people just like me, bro. They just like me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me seeing all them come from the projects and do it how they doing, bro. Like how they was in they scat packs and all that. Bro, me and my cousins, we was just doing that, bro. We had thousands, 30s and 40s and 50s of thousands. We just had scat packs, back-to-back, Benz and all that. I had a Benz truck before I even had self-esteem and all that, and I ain't had no song. And I crashed that mug and everything. Then I got another car, Infinity. Then, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Just us just being, just like, it's just like the world gonna get to see me. I got some crazy. They gonna see, bro.
1,000%. Now, for, the biggest thing is that you had a plan. You know what I'm saying? They executed a plan. For kids that are living in Watts right now, in the same neighborhood that you were living in, and all over the rest of the world that's listening to this, what kind of advice can you give to them?
Well, really just believe in yourself. Like, believe in yourself even when you know, like, people trying to put you down. And because you got to know, it's not, the world not never going to beat the dreams and stuff out of you. It's going to be people always to try to do it. So it's like, believe in yourself. Like, be the person that you would want somebody to invest in, Like, and when I say that, like, I mean it, like, actually down to if you listen to what I'm saying, really think about it all the way down and digest it. Like, be somebody who you wants to believe in. Like, if you want somebody to believe in you, you got to be that person. You got to make them believe, and you got to make them want to believe in you. Like, I need to believe in this person. Like, and that's what I wake up every day, like, to be like a good person and to put good energy out into the world. And once you do that, like, it's going to forever come back, like, the same type of way you put it out. So you be what you want the world to be. So if you get what I'm saying when I say that, is you be what you want the world to be.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, I got my man LAMBO4OE in the building. Heavy hitter DJ Infared, the SHADE45. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are watching, streaming, downloading, that self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check my boy out. He got an EP coming out, and them shows is coming, tour coming soon. And then before we get out of here, you got any shout-outs you want to give?
I want to give a special shout out to the UK and to New York and to all the other states around the world. Like, let's get cracking when he coming.
Yes, sir. LA's in the building. Heavy hitter DJ Infared. Let's go.
Let's go.